I love that story of you and that kid with the pills. I mean, who wanted to jump off the roof.
I'll never forget that. I'll never ever forget it. He was going to kill himself because his mother would not let him go to his uncle's funeral, and the funeral was that morning. And that was his favorite uncle. Now, mind you, this is a fifth grader. He was old enough to go to a funeral. He had a goofy mother, though. And his mother said, "You're going to school." So he came to school crying. And I was on the third floor.
Yeah. So what happened?
I was by the door, and the window was in the like from here to where that window is over there, and there was radiators, and then there was the windowsill, and you had to really step on the radiator in order to get on the windowsill. So it wasn't easy, but it was warm, and so the windows were open. And oh, the phone rang. John Delacontrata was calling me, and the phone was at the opposite end of the room. And I'm on the phone, and the kids started yelling, "Mrs. Zagone, Mrs. Zagone, Richard's going to jump out the window." And I said, "John, Richard's going to jump out of the window. Can you come up?" And I hung up the phone, and I ran to grab him, and John came flying up the stairs. Oh, it was scary. He was standing on the windowsill. And he said, "I want to kill myself."
What did John do?
"I want to show my mother something. She'll miss me." And he's going saying all these stupid things, John said, "I think we should put him in a room that doesn't have any windows."
Oh, he never jumped then.
No,
So-
John took him out of the room. He
so
said, "I'll keep him with me for a while."
So did you negotiate with the kid? How'd that work? How'd you get him inside the building?
I said, "Do you remember that?"
Yeah.
I said, Richard, what are you doing?" And he yelled, "I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to jump out of the window." And I said, "Well, do you think you could wait till I get over there, because it's a little tricky and you might need some help?" And he looks at me like that. He said, "What?" I said, "Wait till I get there and I'll help you." "You're going to help me jump out the window?" "Yeah, I'd be glad to help you because it's a long drop." And you know what he said? "Forget it." He lost interest when I was going to help him. "Forget it." And I said, "Are you sure now that you're going to forget it? You're sure you don't want to jump out the window?"
So then what happened?
The things that happened, I tell you.
That was kind of a risk.
Yeah, it was. I was scared. Then another time, they didn't like the gym teacher. She was a big fat woman, very masculine, and nobody liked her. And she was she was teaching gym outdoors out in the playground. All of a sudden, my door swings open with a bang, boom, and there she stands, dripping wet. Her hair.
Gym teacher? Oh, they spilled water on her?
We had plants on the windowsill, and they told me they were watering the plants. We were growing plants.
Oh.
And they'd go to the window, and they'd take turns dumping water on her. She was soaking wet. "Mrs. Agone, do you know what your children have done?" I said, "They didn't do that, did they?" "They certainly did. And I want an apology, and I want letters written to me. Letters of apology written to me. And this is never to happen again. Do you understand, boys and girls? This is never to happen again." And the kids are all silent like little angels. Little sweet little innocent angels. So when they left, we had to talk about it. "Well, Mrs. Agone, she's mean, and she's a terrible teacher, and we don't like her. And we wanted her to know that we don't like her, and now she knows. Now she knows we don't like her." She certainly does. But I made them all write her a letter. And I proofread the letters, and I made them correct their mistakes. I made it an English lesson.
Good job. That's a way to make it a lesson. That's a
I
good
said,
teacher.
You
Those are the
come up
days
to the
before
desk as you
computers.
finish them, and then you have to go back and correct your letters. And then we're all going as a class to present our notes to Mrs. Phillips. You think teaching is easy? The things that happen.
I know. My mom complains every day. And I mean,
It's
and,
not
and,
an easy job, I'll tell you.
and
Jim's back.
oh, one more thing, one more little thing. You said about a garbage story. You said about you don't your about people's about your in school. You're talking about kids' ambitions. It says you don't want to be a garbage man, do you, or something?
Oh, wasn't that awful? You remember that?
Say
And
it.
then the kid yells up, "Why? My father's a garbage man and he loves it." And I thought, why did I? I felt terrible. And I said, "Oh, I'm sure there are very good garbage men." I said I should have qualified that no matter what you do, you wanted to do it to the best of your ability.
Good save.
I looked at her and I said, "I'll bet your father does it to the best of his ability." He does. He's a very good garbage man. I said, "That's wonderful. And is that what you'd like to be?" He said, "Maybe. Maybe I would." That was awful, Michael. I never should have said that.
That's too funny.
Yeah, you got to work hard and study hard, and then you go to college. You don't want to grow up to be a garbage man, do you? Oh,
Too funny.
terrible. Terrible things I've done. What a memory you've got, Michael. You make me remember all my mistakes.